Phusion Onsite is a universal information collection application, allowing users of mobile devices to gather data remotely in situations where pen and paper forms would traditionally have been used. This video aims to show you the journey through the use of the application, from starting out on a new data collection project to the reviewing and analyzing of previously gathered information. Phusion Onsite comprises of an administrative web application and a data collection mobile app. Assets. Phusion Onsite is structured around assets. These are the things about which you wish to collect information. These assets could be equipment such as mechanical pumps, manual valves, junction boxes, and so forth. There are several ways to load assets into Phusion Onsite. 1. Add them ad hoc from the mobile application at the same time as gathering the data. 2. Add them in advance from the web application. 3. Import en masse from an existing data source via the convenient import tool. The asset list can be searched and edited from the web app. By default, when the mobile app connects for the first time, it will download the asset list to be held on the device for offline working. Devices can also be configured only to receive a subset of the assets, allowing control of work plans or schedules. This is called routes in Phusion Onsite. Updates to the asset list can be downloaded at any point by a request to the mobile device. Questions. Asset data is gathered through a series of user-configurable questions or instructions. These are presented to the mobile device user across a series of pages, allowing quick navigation and the ability to save and resume. On completion of data entry against the questions, the record is saved to the device and held there until it is uploaded. This allows data to be collected in areas with no network coverage or Wi-Fi capability. When connectivity is available, data can be submitted back to the server using the Synchronize button. Questions can be created from the web app from a number of predefined data types. In situations where verification of pre-existing data is required, questions can be configured to feed forward the question response from another data source. Question sets. Questions can be grouped together into named sets which form the basis of the data collection activity. Within each set, the order of questions can be changed and each question can be configured as mandatory or optional. For Boolean question types, where yes and no are the two available outcomes, it is possible to configure the question flow based on each response. For example, if a response of yes means the next two questions do not apply, they can be skipped. Questions can be reused across multiple sets. You can create as many question sets as you need and associate question sets with individual users, devices, or assets. Submissions. Data uploaded from a mobile device is referred to as a submission, and each submission can include the data for one or more assets. From the web app, the completed data can be viewed and, if necessary, edited by an administrative user. This allows the easy correction of simple errors or typos, as well as tracking error rates among users. Any images captured can be modified and annotated using the built-in image editing capabilities. Each data submission can be accepted, which prevents further editing, and can be configured to trigger other operations, such as updating other systems or emailing users. Reports and export. All data held on Phusion Onsite, assets, questions, and submissions can be displayed and analyzed using reports. These reports can be configured to launch from various screens within the application, depending on the data to which they relate. There are several standard reports included in the software, but because they are built using a database reports engine, Phusion Onsite has the flexibility to create customized reports to suit each individual need, even redirecting to an existing third-party report server if required. For more detailed processing in other tools, Phusion Onsite also provides an export utility, which will allow snapshots of data to be extracted and used elsewhere. Scheduling. Phusion Onsite allows you to configure schedules relating to the frequency that your assets should be inspected. Phusion Onsite will send you notifications containing details of the assets which have expired based on your chosen criteria. Schedules are added, amended and deleted from the administrative web application and can be configured within a familiar calendar interface. Users have the option of weekly, monthly and yearly views, as well as a more detailed data view for finer control of the schedule's many options. There are two types of schedule: reoccurring and non-reoccurring. A reoccurring schedule will continue to reset its expiry without intervention, allowing weekly or monthly tasks to be tracked. Alternatively, a non-reoccurring schedule will expire at a configured date and is more applicable to one-off tasks. Additional features. Phusion Onsite supports the latest mobile technology. This includes the use of barcode, NFC, QR, and RFID to identify and recall asset data. Assets can be photographed and labeled, capturing GPS position at the same time. App integration. The primary purpose of Phusion Onsite is for remote information collection. However, on acceptance of a submission to Phusion Onsite, your data can be pushed to other Phusion apps for managing your engineering information further, such as Phusion Pick and Link for creating and viewing relationships between all kinds of information and documents, Phusion Collect to assist stakeholders in collecting, reviewing, and sharing engineering information through templates, Phusion Reference to create, manage, edit, compare, and reference lists, class libraries, information standards, and data libraries. Phusion Edit Grid to allow secure access to view, insert, and delete records for live bulk editing. Phusion Analytics to turn your data into digestible, actionable, and connected reports. For more information regarding our engineering software and services, visit our website at phusionim.com. Phusion, simply making your information powerful.